So here we are at ITB, and we're here with Mr.Suman Billa. He is Secretary of Tourism, Joint Secretary of Tourism for the whole state of India, or the whole country of India, which is a monumental job. Can you tell us about the plans for India in the next coming 12 months, 2015, 2016?
As you know, we've had a new government which has come into power at the federal level in India. There's a lot of impetus on tourism now. Tourism is one of the major thrust areas, and therefore we're working on a new tourism policy, and we believe that a lot of strategic pieces will fit in as part of that policy. So my sense is you'll see a lot of action in the next 1 year. It will be mostly towards setting up a new structure towards achieving greater growth.
Okay, and what kind of areas will you be focusing on to tell the world about India?
Well, essentially, the policy will focus on growth because we're still talking about small numbers, but we would like to achieve that growth within a framework of responsibility. So it will be tourism and growth, but it will also focus on areas like golf tourism, MICE tourism, wedding tourism, some of those things which are hugely undercapitalized.
So we've been hearing here at ITB that the tourists, the percentage of money that comes from tourism in India, people would like to increase this. I mean, is this something that you would like to see as well, and how would you plan to increase this?
Like I said, there's almost an enormous amount of headroom for growth in the tourism space. Our inbound is still about 7.9 million people are coming in, and I think that's a shame for a country of the size of India. So I think we need to improve it by a lot more, and that is what the policy is going to say. To set specific numbers, work on those targets, and see how to make them happen.
And what do you think? I mean, India has always been famous in the world. What now, in 2015, 2016, do you think are the big things you want to talk about?
India has always been a huge cultural draw. We are 35 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. But I think yoga is another big thing that has captured the attention of the world. We're also looking at Ayurveda and yoga. So I think India is actually too complex to peg it down to one or two products. It will have to be a combination of all of those. We think that we will be able to come to a right place.
And how about actually getting people into the country? Because that's a big thing, isn't it? I mean, air traffic and getting people around the country. Obviously, excellent rail networks. But are you going to be focusing more on increasing airports capacity and that kind of thing?
The visa relaxation program.
Yeah, there are 2-3 things that are happening. On the infrastructure front, the government has announced an ambitious program to build 200 airports at tier 2, tier 3 cities across the country in the next 5 years. We're also working at talking to airlines to see how to increase connectivity into India, especially to specific destinations. Third is the travel, the ease of traveling is going to be brought down because we're working on, we've already got the electronic travel authorization, which covers 43 countries now. In the budget of which was announced a week ago, that number has been increased to 150. So I think this will be a big game changer for India and will help bring in numbers.
So it's not just talk; you're actually going to have practical things in place to get people there. So with this show, ITB, how do you feel about the show so far? Has it been good for you?
Well, the show has been good. This is the biggest, and it's always a good place to reconnect, network, and strike business.
Yes. Mr. Secretary, thank you very much for your time. I know you've been very busy here and we appreciate it massively. And thanks for giving us an insight into building, like you say, India's a huge country and you've told us, what's going to happen in about 5 minutes there. So thank you very much.